Hello Virgo, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. For others of you, this could be a current relationship. For some of you also, you could be in a situationship with this person. This could be that person. For a small portion of you, you could have met somebody that you know there's a whole lot of connection with, pleasure with, chemistry, but no one's really speaking up. Why? Because it's very awkward. A lot of awkwardness. My method of reading, for those of you who are new, is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. And I have certain reasons for that. At the end of the reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. So, Virgo, we have here surrender followed by doubt, pleasure, beliefs, laughter, embracing the shadow, order, anger and rage, love, followed by growth under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Virgo, you don't know this because of the distance between us, but I have surrendered myself to you. There's a part of me that feels as if I belong to you and you belong to me. I have surrendered my mind, my heart, and my body to you. If you lead, I would follow at this point, but I doubt anything that I may say or do. I don't think it'll work out. Because now there is a lack of faith and a lack of trust. And there is doubt regarding this relationship on whether you want to be with me or not. I don't know if you do. I have my doubts. In this connection, I have felt so much pleasure. Spiritual pleasure as well as physical pleasure. This pleasure is real, it is true, and it is wondrous. But I do have a difference of opinions. My beliefs are quite different. I see things differently. You and I were born and brought up in very different ways. Yes, we have certain commonalities, but we are quite different. My mindset is different, and sometimes I just can't compromise. Compromising and meeting you in the middle has been very difficult for me. There are certain things that happen around me, around us, where the beliefs, the customs, the rituals, everyday life, it's beyond my control. I don't have any control over what my family, my friends, society, what they say. And I miss you as a friend. I realize now that you are that one person who knows how to make me happy. You know what makes me tick. You are that ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days. And when I'm sad, you know how to make me happy. But because of this doubt, the lack of trust and the lack of faith in this connection now, I do feel that there is this awkwardness that exists. The feeling of being so awkward, it is very true and is vast. It's too much. You have seen a side of me that was very impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. A side of me that never truly existed. You never saw this, but it does exist. And now things are very uncomfortable. And I don't really know how to connect because everything right now is so awkward. Right now I'm at a crossroads. I need to move either forwards, backwards, left, or right. I need to make a move somehow. But I do not. I stand still. I don't make a move. There is a lack of clarity. There's a lack of guidance. There's a lack of understanding. I cannot make a move, and you may wonder why I stand still, stuck, frozen in time almost. It's difficult for me to move on because I can't see the proper road, the right choice. I don't want to make a mistake anymore. And I'm angry. I'm angry at myself for letting things get this far, for not being able to stop certain things that have happened. I find it difficult. I almost feel anger and rage because of the things that I have said and done. Yes, I also am not happy because of the differences that you and I have. We are really different. And sometimes this can be an unhealthy thing. Our differences are way too vast. We are not on the same page. But I do love you. And it angers and frustrates me because no matter what happens, I have loved you and I will always love you. This love is pure. It's true. It's sacred. This love is unconditional love. No matter what happens, I will always love you. And going forward, I want to take a step back and get to know you more. I have realized as time has gone by that everything was so sudden between us. Everything moved very fast between us. Yes, there was a lot of intense chemistry. There was a systematic approach, maybe from your side, but I was trying to be very systematic, and I realize now it was just too fast, my approach. Fast-paced. It was too sudden. And I never really got to know who you were. As a person, what were you like when you were a child? What are your dreams? What are your fears? All of that. Overall, I want to get to know you now. I want to grow with you organically and learn from you. And all of the things that have happened between us. I want to tell you how I feel. But the problem is, I feel extremely awkward. And I feel quite uncomfortable. And I feel that you also are feeling this way too. All right. Virgo. Interesting. We have here a few cards that are a little bit on the dark side here. And it's because of your person of interest, the way they're feeling. They know they've done something wrong, and they're honestly angry at themselves for the mindset that they have. And also they're angry because they don't know what choice to make and which way to go. Of course, the choice here is you, because they do love you. You are the person that they choose, but there's something here where they are not making a move forward because they're fearing that they're going to make a mistake. And if they make a mistake, they may lose you forever. This is something that they feel. All right. The next set of cards I'm going to be looking into, that is the Lover's Path Tarot. All right. So for those of you who are new, the first set of cards I just read, that is the current status. With this deck, I like to have a look a little bit into the past to see what may have happened in the first place that caused the problem in this connection. This is for those of you that may, I'm getting the word that may have just settled for whatever came. But typically what I look for here is the reason why your person may have just ghosted you. They faded over time. They abandoned you. The communication is quite less. They didn't give you the closure that you needed. They didn't give you the closure that you deserved. What were the reasons behind that? Here we have the Queen of Cups and the Four of Staffs. Let's have a look. The Queen of Cups, it talks about a lack of soulfulness, emotion, a lack of inspiration. These cards, by the way, Virgo, I read in the reverse. So you're dealing with somebody who here has seductive emotions, but they were not truly appreciating art, beauty, and intimacy and love that came from you. They were unable to express themselves. Why? Because they were overwhelmed by emotions that needed sorting out. They needed to take control over these feelings. And there was a sense of disharmonious relationships. So, overwhelmed by emotions that needed sorting out. They were quite overwhelmed. And with that Order and Chaos card, that Order card that we just saw, there's a lot going on around where there's a lack of understanding, a lack of clarity. And that also sometimes is just an individual being very overwhelmed. They're so stuck because there's so much around them. They just don't know what to do. They don't know where to start. Here we have the Four of Staffs. Let's have a look at that. So here in the verse, it talks about a lack of stability, not really wanting to create a home, and a lack of closure. Here it talks about wanting stability, frustration or disappointments at home, a lack of satisfaction. This could talk about a possible marriage or domestic partnership. Closure was needed to an unstable situation, but it was not given. So we have here frustrations or disappointments at home and wanting stability. So you're dealing with somebody here who was already having these overwhelming feelings on the inside that needed sorting out, but you also had an individual, same person, who was having issues from home. This could be from their friends, from their family. Now remember we had the beliefs card? The beliefs card is huge. I've seen that usually is the main reason in many readings I've seen why people are not together. The beliefs card talks about many things. It could be a difference of opinions, simple mindset. It could also be a difference in your race, religion, ethnicity, background, that kind of stuff. And because of those differences, society, the organizations, the family, the friends, they do not want the both of you to be together. This could be one of the scenarios. Another scenario is it could be a third-party situation where the beliefs are just so different. Who thought what? Was this supposed to be committed? Is this supposed to be someone who's cheating? Adultery? Infidelity? What's going on? Why is there a difference in beliefs? This is a card that talks about the differences between two people and how those differences have truly broken and pushed apart these two people. That's something that has happened in this connection. And part of it could be because of this card, the Four of Staves, where there are disappointments at home. Meaning, for a small portion of you, this could be somebody who you were with and they actually had a lot of issues at home. Now, for some of you, the home literally could just be the office. Maybe you spend more time in the office. This could be a bunch of people who you feel it's like your family, could be your friends. But whatever it is, it talks about upsetness in the main area of where this individual lives. Now, it could be a current situation where it's a current upsetness, but this could also come from a background. Meaning, a few years ago, a few months ago, something may have happened either in this person's home or wherever they were living. Now, if this is an individual in a third-party situation, they could be with somebody living together and they're not getting along with them. And yet they want to be with you. This could be a scenario. It could also be vice versa, right? Now, the problem here is that sense of everything starting from that environment, wherever they live, wherever they are. It is, in a way, very toxic for them. And this is the reason why they just don't know how to deal and handle the situation. This is why when you showed them this much love with the Queen of Cups, they know you have unconditional love, but they are unwilling to accept it. They also know that you have this, but they themselves are so overwhelmed that they don't know how to handle these emotions. What I'm seeing here is your person of interest definitely has love. They know what they want. They just don't know how to do it. They just don't know how to accept that love. I'm getting the word self-love. They don't have self-love, guys. Your person of interest has an issue here. So this seems to be a them problem. It's not a you problem. And this is not your fault for the majority of you. Whatever I'm seeing here, it does not seem like it's your fault. This is something that started off in this person's background. And unfortunately, it is starting to affect you in this relationship. All right. Let's have a look. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. Okay. Lots just fell down. Lots. We got here Emperor. First card's the strongest. Give me a sec. All right, everything was face down. That was the only one that was face up. So, you're dealing with somebody here who's a little dominating. They want things their way or the highway. Wow. A lot of irresistibleness. You are somebody that they find irresistible. So this is any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. Wow. Beautiful. Very nice. Two of Cups. Beautiful. Guys, not bad. We have here a situation where with the Emperor card, this does talk about how in this connection you're dealing with an individual who may be a little dominating. They may have this habit of always being the one in charge. But this is also somebody who wants to give you and work with you towards building this empire where they are the emperor and you are the partner. Now, this could be male or female, but the feeling here is to work together to build something more. And it's a very strong feeling. This is a very strong card. This card also talks about how your person of interest may be, like I said, a little dominating, but in a way where whatever they're trying to do for the betterment of the both of you. I see here that even though they may want things their way, they sometimes may give in. However, they tend to think that whatever they do is quite correct. So I do see here somebody who wants to have a great connection to settle down, but I also see them wanting things their way. It's their way or the highway. But I see a lot of promise. This person wants to be with you. They want to take care of you. You may not be the type of person that needs to be taken care of, but this is how they feel. They feel that they want to be there for you. They want to support you. They want to love you. They want to take care of you. Why? Because they are extremely sexually attracted to you. They feel that you are utterly irresistible. They feel that you are somebody who really gets them. You're the person who really knows them. Inside and out, they feel that you have this ability to understand them without them even saying a word. It's as if you can read their mind. This is how they feel. They feel you have a very strong spiritual connection and a spiritual side. So because of that, they feel at ease. Now, I also see here that the World card, like I saw before, the Beliefs card, talks about differences, right? It could be racial difference or an ethnic difference. So with this card, it talks about sometimes how you both are so different, you're worlds apart. There is this difference between the both of you. And right after that, we have the Tower, right? These are two major arcanas. Right after that, we have a realization, my goodness, we are so different. For some of you, that may be the scenario. For others of you, this could also be simply that you mean the world to them and then they want you to not be so far away anymore. This card also talks to me about closing the gap between the both of you, emotionally and physically. Emotionally, if you are far away from each other, you could literally be living under the same roof with a person, but emotionally you are so distant, right? This person wants to close that gap. They want to be closer to you. Physically, if you are living far away, this person wants to close that gap. They want to be closer to you. Here, we also have the Tower card. So something is going to happen in between the World here and in between the Tower card. Something has happened where there's this realization regarding the differences that both of you have. That is actually the thing that's holding you guys back, the thing that's causing the problem, and that topic is going to be part of the solution as well. There's going to be this epiphany, there's going to be this realization, this aha moment, and wow, boom. The very foundations change of this connection, and then we have this gorgeous card, the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups talks about two people, this is yourself and your person of interest, coming together. There is a sense of forgiveness. Here we also have unity. Two people coming together, exchanging their love. Not only that, but a sense of promise. Some of you may also feel a past life spiritual connection with this person. This person could be your soulmate. Could be more than a soulmate, but There's a spiritual connection here as well. There's a strong feeling about that. I also see here with the Two of Cups this desire to work together simply because you want to support one another. This is true love. This is pure love. This is really nice. And it's very rare to have something like this. But what I'm seeing here is it's all good. It's positive. There is progress here. And I do see this individual taking action towards you for sure. All right. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right, so these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. First card's the strongest we have here. Take action. Followed by get more information. Then we have here no need to worry. Why? Because there's something better. This really does read like a sentence. Look for a sign. Ooh, you have a card here, a year from now. Meditation brings answers, followed by remain positive under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. All right. So first card is the strongest here. We have take action. There's certain things in this connection that you have wanted to do for a very long time, but you've been actually hesitating. Going forward, here, the sequence of cards, I'm going to read them slightly different, but it'll make sense to you if I do that. First, we talk about this. Meditation brings answers. There are certain questions, there are uncertainties in your heart, in your mind regarding this person and regarding the situation. Some of you will actually receive, and the majority of you and all of you can get this, by the way, but it depends on your level of commitment. Meditation is good, prayer is good. Just mean it when you do it. Meditation minimum 21 minutes is good. Minimum for prayer 2 to 3 minutes is good, but really focus and really mean it. Here we have meditation brings answers. So meditating will bring you the answers that you need because you have certain questions. They may be deep down, but you are going to intuitively get these answers. At some point in time, you will be able to look for a sign. This is a sign which you will understand. And at some point in time, this may be signs, synchronicities, certain messages that you may hear or see, and you know it's just meant for you. You won't know it until you see it, but when it happens, you will know it's for you. At that point in time, that's the time when you're going to realize it's time to take action. What type of action? To get that information that you need in order to move forward. They are saying there's no need to worry. So some of you are going to get into a better situation than you are in right now, but it is going to take at least from now until the next year. We also have, with that meditation, it'll bring answers, and it's important for you to start getting more information from meditation, but also from other people. For some of you, there's something better that's going to come in the coming future for you. And for others of you, it's someone better than the person that you are with right now. The overall arching theme is remain positive. So do remain positive. Let that positive energy flow. You will be able to attract more positive energy towards you. We have here get more information. Get more information comes up usually when it means you don't have the full story. There's something about this situation, something about this connection, something about the type of relationship this is. Whatever it is that has been causing issues. This card is here because it means you do not have the entire story. There's something in addition to whatever you know. If you get all of it, things are going to start to make more sense for you. You will understand much more. Here we have meditation brings answers. Now that is meditation or prayer. Some of the answers you will get, but some of it you will have to search and look on your own. You could talk to friends, family. You could talk to a therapist even. Talk to people that you know that have good experience with relationships, because this is a love reading, right? Whatever the outcome is going to be here, Virgo, it does say a year from now. Now, this entire deck, right? Some of you may be upset. You may say, oh, this came last year too. This card and this deck only goes up to a year from now. It does not say 3 years. It does not say 5 years. Unfortunately, for some people, if it's not meant to be, this card literally might just pop up every single year because it's not destined to be right now. It may be 10 years from now. Hopefully not. But I have seen people that have waited a very, very long time and it hasn't truly happened. Not only is it a general love reading right now, but sometimes it's not meant to happen until the right time. Here, I would recommend for some of you with this card, Remain Positive, to have a look at the chakra checkup package that I have to get rid of negative energy so you can keep the positive energy, which is how you can stay more positive. And if you want a simplified package, which is just the self-help guide, you can always get the Holy Light package on my website. Virgo, that is your reading. I do see that it is good. It's positive. There is going to be a little bit of a waiting period here, but as long as you get the information, things will start to work out in your favor. And at that point in time, you'll be able to see those signs and understand. At that point, then you will start to take action, but only after you get more information and after you get some answers from meditation. Whatever you do, something is going to be better, or someone better is going to come into your life. Virgo, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do read the comments. For those of you who are new, I also have another channel. It's a YouTube channel. It's called Asnointia Audio, and the link is in the description below. I also wanted to mention that I have videos on that channel that are related to relationship-related advice. So have a look at those for some of you that may be going through a few things. It may be helpful. Also, I have some on past life and spiritual connections, as well as one on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How to recognize these things and remove them. It's very important to remove negative energy, because once that's gone, whatever is owed to you karmically, whatever is owed in your book of life that's supposed to be meant for you, it will come. But it cannot come, and you cannot manifest if you have negative energies around you that are stopping the positive from coming in. That's the way they work. So I do have the ability, with the help of my angel guide, to see what is in your home, wherever you live, how many negative energies you have around your aura and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. So I have the ability of doing that, and I teach you in those packages how to get rid of it. And it's very important to get rid of these things, because they actually make you unhealthy in many, many ways. Your mind, body, spirit, and your soul, they become out of alignment. And it's just, overall, it's just nasty. And we are not supposed to be having negative energies around us. We need to be surrounded, which is exactly why you got the card here, Remain Positive. You could possibly have negativity around you, but also negative people. All right, Virgo. Thank you for tuning in. You guys take care, stay safe. Thank you so much for your support, for the encouragement. It's been a wonderful journey so far, and many, many more readings to come. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are able to resonate with this. And if you do, please let me know in the comments below what your stories are, because I do use them sometimes as research material, as weird as that sounds. I do use it to understand and I use that as inspiration and motivation to create content on my other channel, because a lot of people I've noticed go through the exact same thing. Does not matter where you are in the world. We all go through very similar situations and scenarios. All right. You all take care. Stay safe. Bye now.